Live and local from Fox 7, this is Good Day Austin.
Hey, good Saturday morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jacqueline Sarkeesian.
And I'm meteorologist Chelsea Andrews.
So, Chelsea, we did see some rain yesterday. Any severe weather we should be expecting over the weekend?
Not really severe weather is what we're talking about. Mainly just some showers and storms with
The Dallas police officer who shot and killed a man after she went into the wrong apartment will face charges. The district attorney plans to charge her with manslaughter. The police chief says the off-duty officer called 911 after shooting 26-year-old Botham John Thursday night. She said she had mistakenly entered his apartment thinking it was hers. The chief wouldn't speculate whether fatigue or other factors like race may have played a part in the shooting. The officer is white and John was black. Her blood was drawn and is now being tested for drugs and alcohol. The Texas Rangers will conduct an independent investigation into the incident. Botham worked as an accounting firm in Dallas. He was extremely involved in his church and could always be found singing in the choir or teaching Bible study. Friends describe him as nice, generous, and humble. Police in Arlington have released body camera footage of a deadly officer-involved shooting. Take a look at this video. This happened last Saturday. The officer is seen standing on the passenger side of a car talking to 24-year-old O'Shea Terry. Suddenly, the windows start to roll up and the driver starts the engine. The officer tries to stop Terry as he attempts to leave. The officer then fires 5 shots into the vehicle, hitting Terry, who later died from his injuries. Police say the video is consistent with their original account of the incident, but an attorney for the victim's family says the officer used excessive force during the stop. That officer is on administrative leave pending an investigation. And back here in Austin, the battle wages on between the city and businesses over the controversial earned paid sick leave ordinance. Last month, the Texas Appeals Court granted a stay against the ordinance, which was passed by City Council back in February. The move blocked the policy from going into effect on October 1st. On Thursday, the city and business community filed the necessary legal briefs that were due. Last week, city staff adopted a set of rules for the investigation of complaints related to earned sick time. They actually strengthened the penalties that were originally proposed for businesses who don't comply. Businesses with 15 or fewer employees will pay a $200 fine as opposed to $100 for the first violation. Well, it's either go to jail or sober up. Some people now have that option thanks to Austin's new sobering center. This is the third weekend the facility has been open, and it's getting a lot of use. The executive director says they've already seen 68 people within the first few weeks. Right now, the sobering center is open Thursday through Sundays, but this fall it will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A North Austin man is asking the city to put some stop signs and small speed humps in his neighborhood. This comes after having 2 cars crashing into his yard. Winston Cundiff says he's tired of having to repair or replace his fence. He first built the fence to protect his children while they played in the front yard. Now it's become a crash site, not for 1, but 2 cars in the past 4 months. The first crash was in April. Cundiff says a police chase led a suspect to slam into his tree and flip upside down across his yard. The city says it can't comment about this until staff has reviewed his request. An Austin police officer and military veteran who was paralyzed in an ATV crash in New Mexico last month is getting help from a former APD officer. Tommy Barrett broke several ribs and suffered major spinal injuries. She was told she may never walk again, but she's staying positive, surrounded by loved ones. Fox 7 Austin's Esme Carriega has her story. And that was Fox 7 Austin's Esme Carriega reporting. All the proceeds from t-shirt sales will go directly to Tammy and her family. Bourne says so far 1,000 shirts have been sold, raising more than $20,000. To buy a shirt for yourself, head to millicor.com and click on Shop Tammy Strong Tea at the top of the homepage. If that's the case, we're probably in luck because if people love rain, we're definitely going to get some rain today.
Yeah, it feels like this new normal the last few days has been a little bit of sunshine, afternoon storms that continue into the evening.
Strong storms too.
Yeah, some heavy rain falling around the area. We have seen a few flood advisories pop up here and there this week.
Another one?
No, I'm going to go take that off. That was left over from my last forecast, so
It's okay.
I'll go
You've been
remove that.
nonstop this week.
A little bit, yeah. But that's okay because we've had rain to talk about, so.
Lots of it too.
Exactly.
All right, thanks, Chelsea.
You bet.
Celebrities are coming out to raise money to find a cure for cancer. As part of Stand Up to Cancer, they're giving their personal stories as well as hope. Fox's Michelle Polino has more. Now, sadly, since this story was shot, Scott Fisher's mother did pass away. To donate to the battle against cancer, welcome back, everyone. That was Kelly Clarkson with Stronger. It's about taking back your life and facing challenges head on, and that's a perfect message for our next interview right now. Next weekend, you have a chance to help end childhood cancer. It's the St. Jude Walk Run out at the Dell Diamond. Here to give us a preview is Marie Lofton from St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Good morning. Thanks for coming in so early.
Good morning, Jacqueline. Thank you for having me.
So the walk is next weekend, September 15th on a Saturday. Give us some information on what this is really about.
So our walk is the St. Jude Walk Run to End Childhood Cancer. It is a family-friendly event that is actually taking place on Saturday, September 15th at Dell Diamond. It's a family-friendly event that raises money and awareness for childhood cancer during National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month.
And kids all ages can be a part of this?
Kids, families, churches, community groups, and so on forth can get involved. And the registration for the walk as well as the run is only $10.
Wow, not bad.
Not bad.
And how was the turnout so far? Are you guys getting a good response?
We have over 600 registered participants, and so far the community, Greater Austin, have raised over $50,000 to fight childhood cancer.
And I know that there are so many different types of cancer. Why do you think people maybe need to focus more maybe on childhood cancer? Is it something that a lot of people don't realize how many people are affected by this?
Absolutely. 16,000 kids in the U.S. alone are diagnosed with childhood cancer. Unfortunately, 1 in 5 of those children won't win their battle with cancer. So even though we've done a lot of research into childhood cancer and increased the overall survival rate, we still have a ways to go, because for that 1 in 5, that's completely unacceptable. And at St. Jude, we're doing everything we can to put an end to childhood cancer.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, why St. Jude?
Why St. Jude? Because not only are we treating children with childhood cancer, but we're also researching. So our goal is to increase the survival rate of all childhood cancer so that we can put a stop to childhood cancer.
And how many years have you guys been doing this?
We've been doing the walk here in the Greater Austin area for 6 years.
Wow. And does the turnout just keep getting better and better?
It just continues to increase. The Austin community has been extremely supportive of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital because they understand the local and global impact of the hospital.
All right, so for people that are just tuning in, the time again for the event is registration starts at 7:30?
Registration starts at 7:30 next Saturday, September 15th at Dell Diamond, and you can go to stjude.org/walkrun to register to participate.
All right, and you guys are all seeing that information while you were on your screen. Marie, thank you so much for coming in. We
Thank you
appreciate
for having
it.
me. I appreciate it.
We hope it's a good turnout.
Thank you.
You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7.
Hey, good morning, everyone. It is 6:30 on Saturday, September 8th. If you're watching us, thanks for tuning in.
And happy Saturday.
Yeah.
You made it. Hopefully that
We made
short
it.
week wasn't too crazy for you.
Well, you know, it kind of was crazy because it was short and then we had a lot of rain.
Which is good. I mean, August, very hot, very dry. The calendar changed, and then it's like
lot happened.
everything changed.
Well, with heavy rain expected, drivers are urged to slow down and take caution. Check out this video that was posted online by Williamson County Sheriff Robert Chody. This is east of Georgetown and was shot Thursday night. You can see just how quickly this water moves over the roadway. It's a great reminder for all drivers. If you see water covering the road, I know we say it all the time, turn around, don't drown. Now, to see what roads are closed due to flooding or where you need to be extra cautious, just go to atxfloods.com. APD Assistant Chief Frank Dixon is heading to North Texas. He's been picked to lead the Denton Police Department. Now, Dixon will start his new job on October 15th. 9 people are hospitalized for possibly being exposed to carbon monoxide at a Dallas condo complex. 7 of the victims are firefighters. Crews were called to help with a woman who was having a medical emergency. While treating her, firefighters noticed the husband and one of the medics started feeling ill. They examined the condo and picked up significant carbon monoxide readings. Investigators believe it came from a vehicle in the unit's garage that had been left running for about 12 hours. Experts are urging everyone to install a carbon monoxide detector in their home. All but one of the firefighters and the woman have been released from the hospital. A Southeast Texas school district credits 3 students with saving the lives of many on a school bus. Sealy ISD says the driver had just picked up the kids at a junior high school and was leaving campus when he lost consciousness. 3 students jumped into action, took the wheel, and safely parked the bus. 3 other people arrived at the scene and performed CPR on Gardner after removing him from the bus. Unfortunately, he did not make it. The school district says it's extremely grateful for his years of service and praises the students for their quick thinking and ability to remain calm in the situation. We're less than 2 months away from the midterm elections, and both parties are bringing in the big dogs to get more support. The 44th and 45th presidents, both on the campaign trail, lobbying for their sides. Both hope to take or at least keep control in Congress in November. President Trump is taking credit for a strong economy, while former President Barack Obama is urging young voters to show up on November 6th. President Trump is demanding the Justice Department to investigate a New York Times op-ed and find out who's behind it. The piece was reportedly written by a member of the senior administration and says a resistance movement is underway to stop President Trump from his most dangerous impulses. The president says it's a matter of national security and called on Attorney General Jeff Sessions to get it started. President Trump's former campaign advisor is sentenced to 14 days in prison. George Papadopoulos told a judge he was deeply embarrassed and ashamed for lying to the FBI about his contacts with the Russians. He's the first campaign aide to be sentenced as part of special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation. The 31-year-old also has to pay a $9,500 fine and perform community service as part of his sentence. The Senate confirmation hearings for Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh are over. And it was an impulsive week in the chamber, but it doesn't appear to have done much in the way of changing votes. Today is the home opener for the Texas Longhorns, their football team, of course. And to get you ready, we've brought in Chef Matt Little from Frestas to show us how to make some delicious chicken wings to perfect our tailgating parties, right?
Ma'am.
So what do you got going on here?
So today we're going to be showing off our house-made wood-grilled wings.
Okay.
So we marinate them in a blend of what we call a Yucatan marinade. So it's a kind of a blend of Mayan and Caribbean cultures. So we take a little bit of influence from both of them, add a little bit of fresh ginger, some ghost chili powder, habanero, a couple other little things to really spice it up, give a nice flavor to it. We marinate them for about 30 minutes, and then after that, we cook them over a live fire, just to get a nice couple of grill marks on them, cook them a little bit, and then finish them off in our oven to get a nice crispness to the skin.
So for people that are watching, they're like, oh, I want to do that for today. Do you recommend they do a lot of the pre-cooking in their house? Or can you
definitely.
do it all at the tailgating party?
Oh, you can do whatever you want at the tailgating.
Okay.
My opinion, I think you should probably marinate before you go because it does get a little messy if you're doing it out there. But cook it on a grill, finish it off however you want to do it. And then afterwards, you have to toss it in some barbecue sauce. And so for us, we have a sweet chili arbol glaze sauce. It's a mixture of some pineapple, simple syrup, and then habanero and chili arbol. So it's a little bit of a balance between a sweetness and a spicy.
Yeah.
So it brings some heat level to it, but the sweetness in it kind of mellows it out for you. So it's not overbearing. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
Okay.
So we're going to take our sauce with our wings. You don't need too much, just enough to really coat it.
Okay. Wow. Would you say this type of chicken wing is your most popular?
Definitely.
Okay.
So we have these on the menu for about 3 months of the year.
While you're doing that, can I help myself to some of these
You
chips?
have yourself to whatever you want.
This is my weakness. It really is.
So, in my opinion, wings are quintessential to any tailgating party. It's just a must. You have to have them. It's a fan favorite. Everybody loves them, and it's a staple. So.
And that's for any sport. I
For
don't think
any
it just
sport,
needs to be football.
man, it really doesn't. Any tailgating party, whether it's soccer, basketball, football, whatever it is, like you have to have wings.
Oh, yeah.
And then we serve it with poblano ranch, which everybody has to have their ranch. I myself is more partial to a blue cheese with my wings. However, this is our house-made poblano ranch. It's super,
So is it a little
super flavorful.
spicier?
No, it's actually not. It's a little
Oh, okay.
milder. So it really kind of helps if those people out there who are not into the spiciness, it really kind of helps mellow it out even more so. And then we also serve it with our salsa bruja. So this is a very spicy salsa. It adds another little kick to the wings.
Wow, so many sauces.
I know, but you have to have it. You have to have a wide
my
variety
twin
of
brother
things.
would love this. We call him the sauce boss.
The sauce boss.
Because he's like, the more the merrier.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I have to have multiple different sauces with anything I eat just because I love different flavors and anything, you know what I mean? So have to mix it up. And then we add a little bit of crudité to the plate as well. A couple of different veggies. So we add some carrots, celery, jicama. And for those of y'all out there who don't know what jicama is, it's very similar to a pear.
So you're getting your fruits and veggies in.
Exactly. You get your nice wings and then you add a little bit of that healthiness to it as well.
Got it. Wow,
So-
what a beautiful spread.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if a lot of our tailgates are going to look that nice,
Probably not.
but beautiful
But it's
job.
a start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Well, thank you for coming in and giving us the lowdown.
you're very welcome. So those of y'all out there, please come out to Fressa's. These are going to be on the menu till around November 21st.
Oh.
So it is our seasonal.
Okay.
We do serve
Good to
them
know.
in-house and to go, 6-piece and 12-piece. We also offer them on our catering menu as well. So those of y'all who
you've
want to
got
do some tailgating parties over the next
The
couple of
chips.
months. We also offer our house-made guac and our fire-roasted red salsa as well for those people who want to add a little bit of extraness to their tailgate party.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And speaking of tailgate, the game, of course, is today, but will injuries and illnesses sideline some of the Longhorn star players? I don't know. Dennis has more on this next in sports.